I'm not big on mezcal either. Or tequila, period. Anything clear, just can't do it, man. Can't do it. But when you mix it with something like Sprite was a good choice.
Yeah, that's what I did last time, was mix it with Sprite, so
it's good. You know what else I feel like it'd be good with is lemonade.
Yeah.
Lemonade
would be pretty good.
But lemonade blesses a lot of drinks, though. Like whiskey, I noticed. Like Tennessee whiskey, or Tennessee honey. The Jack Daniel's Tennessee honey.
Mm.
Put some lemonade in that shit. You're fucking golden.
Yeah, Bombay and lemonade, man.
Bombay and lemonade, yeah. Gin and juice.
Gin and juice.
We should try gin and juice next time. I'm putting that for my vote. Simple. But we got to do it the way Snoop did it. We got to get orange juice and pineapple juice. Yeah. You can any kind of gin, but
okay. Orange juice, pineapple juice.
So run through that bottle again.
Huh?
Run through that bottle because you got something fucking cool just chilling there. Big chillin'.
Big chillin' right there.
Like the rest of your shit you got back here. Big chillin'.
Like all the other nice shit that I have. Dos Hombres. I went fucking... Your cousin, huh?
Yeah, my cousin also went, yeah.
Yeah, your cousin met him the day before or some shit. So, I happened to be off the next day, and I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna ask my dad, send it to Albuquerque, and let's go meet him real quick.
Yeah.
And they were doing a bottle signing in Albuquerque.
Huh? And who exactly was it?
Bryan Cranston and Aaron Paul. They're Dos Hombres Mescal.
And for those of y'all that don't know New Mexico, everybody knows. I don't know. I'm not fucking breaking new ground when I say this, but Breaking Bad.
Yeah, Aaron Paul, Breaking Bad, Bryan Cranston
is a fucking staple of New Mexico. So that was cool, man. What was that like meeting them? Because you've met a few celebrities, man. You've met quite a few.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. I got to meet the kids who did the boy who plays the little kid when they when Jesse has to go to that crack house and get the money because they robbed him and they have the ATM and he smashes the fucking girl.
The little kid that he's like watching after the whole
time? Yeah, that kid.
Oh, you met him?
Yeah, I met the kid.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah.
Was he signing autographs too?
No. He's actually like in like armed forces. So he's actually out acting and does does that instead.
Okay.
But since they were in Albuquerque,
he came by.
He came by and that was the first time they met in like a good minute.
Wow. Is he I'm sorry. Is he also from New Mexico?
I think so, yeah.
Oh, sick. That's cool.
So I got to meet the excuse me. I got to meet they're actually played by twins.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, it's two kids.
Yes, it's two kids.
Are they both in the military?
I think so. Yeah,
okay.
I think both are
nice.
Or just with the one? I think both.
Sweet. That's really cool.
You're gonna have to start this over. I don't even know if they should be in the military.
Okay, for sure one of them is though.
Yeah.
No, we don't gotta cut. You know, it's a little...
No, I fucked this whole thing up, man.
I fucked it up. I fucked this whole thing up. No. No, man, we're gonna. If you don't know, it's all right. You know what I mean? I'm sure. So at least one of them is though.
I think, yeah.
Okay. So, but so he just came to say what's up. To like Aaron Paul. And Bryan Cranston.
Yeah, he came to see Aaron Paul and Bryan Cranston, and then I was like right in front of him. There's the video that's all over the internet and I'm like fucking right there, man.
Really? Are you in the shot at all?
Fuck, I was right out of you. I'm walking away, man.
Walking away. Fuck.
So I was like, fuck. But that was really cool.
Yeah. I remember I told you about it at work because my cousin had gone the day, like you said. My cousin had gone the day before. I met him. And I was like, dude, I wanted to go, and you were off the next day. You were like, yeah, dude, I'm gonna send it.
Oh, dude, should I do it? And then finally, I decided, yeah. What else am I doing?
Right. So you just paid for the bottles, or did you have to pay for the meet and greet?
No, actually, you don't have to pay for the meet and greet. You have to be a Costco member. So you have to pay for a membership.
Oh, okay. Well, at least you got that now. You know what I mean? That's two birds, one stone right there. Costco's the shit.
Oh, great.
From what I hear, I'm not a member, but I hear good things. That was fucking cool, yeah. And then they did the Isotopes game the next day.
Yeah. No, you did the Isotopes game the same day.
The same day.
So I wanted to go to the game, me and my dad.
Yeah.
But we just ended up coming home.
Okay. Well, nothing like a baseball game, man. Those are just fun. And the Isotopes games are always cool. But you know me, I'm a Dukes guy. I rep the Dukes gear. But the Isotopes is fucking sick, too.
But I was wearing my it's Albuquerque. It's a Jack Daniels.
Oh yeah, I know.
Yeah,
what you're talking about.
The Jack Daniels and it's Heisenberg and it's like number 99%, 99.9.
Yeah, because of the recipe.
Yeah,
and all
yeah.
that,
So it's like a Jack Daniels logo, but Heisenberg.
Sweet.
So I was walking through and Bryan Cranston looked at my shirt and gave me a thumbs up.
Nice. Yeah, I saw because I seen a lot of videos of other people meeting him that same day, and it seemed like a lot of people were trying to get other shit, like other Breaking Bad merch.
Oh, signed, yeah.
And they couldn't do it.
No, they were only signing bottles.
Only signing bottles, yeah. That's kind of a bummer, and in a way that like you have to like when you're sponsored by something or you're endorsing something rather, that you have to just like promote the shit out of what you're doing, But at least they sell like they sign that shit. They go and like flip it online for like eBay and stuff. That's true, yeah.
So
that's why a lot of celebrities don't like even signing
shit.
Yeah.
Because everything just ends up on eBay.
Right. And I met MC Magic one time when I was a kid.
Should do it at the Walmart.
No, I did it at the Riverwalk. This was during Fire and Ice. He was just big chilling. And I bought a CD and I had an autograph for a while. That was pretty cool, yeah. But that's like the only like the closest.
That's the closest?
The closest. Well, yeah, probably. I've always wanted to do like a meet and greet with someone would be super cool, but I've never gotten the chance to. That same day he was coming out of Domino's. Oh, and I was like, is that MC Magic?
Is that him?
Yeah, me and my dad were looking for a parking spot because you know how Fire and Ice is.
Yeah.
It's always
terrible.
Yeah, especially when you go late. It was already like probably around this time of the day, like 6:00 in the afternoon, and we're looking for a parking spot and couldn't find shit. But I noticed this guy. He had a white the white Pro Club, the white 501s, the white Forces, and a plain white fitted. Nothing on it, just a plain white fitted. And I was like, that looks like MC Magic. I was like, maybe it's just a fucking, you know what I mean? MC Magic's a pretty simple looking fella, you know what I mean? Especially if you're from the Southwest, he looks pretty pretty standard, standard issue. But I was like, no, that like in his face, I was like, that looks like MC Magic, and it ended up being him. I was like, oh shit! And so my dad's like, you want to meet him? I was like, yeah, because I heard a couple of their songs, and got a CD and got an autograph. That's like probably the closest. The one cool thing I had when I was a kid though, I had a Jeff Hardy autograph. Oh yeah, it's somewhere in storage. Right. I gotta find it. I'll bring that on one of these days. I think it's pretty cool. Nice. It's I got it. I went to WWE a couple times as a kid, but the first time I got that, and Jeff Hardy was always my favorite. And I only
Did you get to see him?
I saw him live, and that was fun. He went up against Edge.
Oh
yeah,
wow!
So it was like a classic rivalry.
That's a cool match.
And something interesting I found out about that, like I don't know how familiar you are with like WWE and stuff, but like like on TV, they win, lose the belt, whatever. It's obviously all predetermined. But I found out recently that the stuff they do that's not filmed, because they call them house shows. So when they do a show that they don't put on TV, like the one I saw, it's not canon. Like with what's going on TV, it's not. It doesn't count technically. There's been a couple times where someone loses a belt off screen, and then you see them the next day with it, and it's kind of like
what happened?
Yeah, but for the most part, it's just like whatever happens off screen, not canon.
Oh,
yeah,
did not know that.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. But I'm it's kind of it's almost like a guilty pleasure growing, keeping up with that stuff. But I mean, it's a big part of my childhood.
Oh, dude, wrestling was amazing back in the day.
Yeah.
I was getting with your cousins and like fighting.
Getting with your cousins. Yeah. Oh, there's only one cousin who had a belt. Do you know what I mean? There was always one cousin who had a fucking belt.
No other cousins had it.
No other cousins.
Everybody fought over that one fucking belt.
Yeah. And when you fought it, would you let the other cousin keep it until next time you guys saw each other, or like?
No,
yeah, it was always like, all right, it's yours for the day, motherfucker. But
that motherfucker stays here.
Motherfucker stays here. When I was in elementary school,
we know who won.
We know who won. It's written. We'll write it down if we forget. All right,
we'll fight again if we have to.
It's canon that you won. Don't worry. But no. When I was one summer in elementary school, I actually saved up for one of the real ones.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I bought and I got a custom nameplate. Put on it and everything, so nice. that was like my prized possession. I took it with me like everywhere that summer. But yeah, just like mowing my grandma's lawn, so she paid me and I saved up for it.
I remember I went to Toys R Us, dude, and got mine. I went to Toys R Us and I got the John Cena's, what it used to spin.
The spinning belt? Yeah,
spinning
the
belt?
spinner belt, yeah.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Loved that one.
Yeah. John Cena was kind of like the Hulk Hogan of his era, in a way, you know, just like, he's the guy. You know, he's just the guy. I was never a big fan, but, you know, and he's been able to transition that into movies pretty well. I don't know if...
I'm surprised he made the jump into movies
very well. He had a rocky start. He had a real rocky start.
The Marine? The Marine?
Yeah. That movie was...
Or 10 rounds?
10 rounds. Was it 12 rounds? 12 rounds. He's like a cop and he like accidentally kills a dude's wife and the dude like... Yeah. He like sets up a game for him. Yeah. And he has to do all this crazy shit.
Cool concept.
It is a cool concept. I just don't think John Cena was the guy for the role at the time. But, but like recently, like well, I guess not super recently, but he did the Peacemaker. Was it Peacemaker?
Oh, the TV show.
The Suicide Squad thing. Yeah.
I haven't checked it out.
Me neither. The movie was good. I like it better than the first Suicide Squad movie.
What?
I like the new Suicide Squad better than the first one.
I don't know, man. I'm a sucker for Jared Leto, and I got it.
Got the tat. Yeah, you got the fucking ha like that Jared Leto has on his chest.
Yeah, his whole fucking chest,
and it looks exactly like his. That's what I always thought was cool. A cool concept for the way he looked. I thought it was an interesting take on the way, like, you know.
I wish he just got more screen time in it.
Yeah.
If he had a better director and got a chance to work with that, that would have been awesome. Yeah. Like Zack Snyder.
Yeah. If Zack Snyder would have done it, or even James Gunn, because now that he's
studio fucked the director.
So
good director. Studio didn't let him
do what he wants to do, which is the case a lot.
He has more footage of Joker.
Yeah, he has like a lot of footage, right?
Do you know the director?
One of us, David Ayer. I know that name. Ayer. I think he did fucking, which we were talking about the other day, End of Watch. He did that one. I actually think he did Fury, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know. Can you fact check that for me real quick? No? Can you fact check? I think like secretary.
I think he did Fury, and I think he also did.
You're gonna be the man behind the screen, right? We need you.
Jamie, pull that up. Joe Rogan's guy.
He did?
He did, right? I was right. So he did Fury, End of Watch, which are fucking great. But he also did The Tax Collector.
Tax Collector was good.
Good?
It was alright.
Shia LaBeouf was good.
Shia LaBeouf. The main guy sucks. I really like George Lopez. I thought that was cool.
Yeah, George Lopez was really cool in that. Because I'm so used to seeing him as like the fucking, you know, like silly, you know, the sitcom.
Take on like a serious
role, yeah. Cool. And he was actually pretty fucking intimidating.
I don't believe it.
Yeah, I believe it too. Like, I never, like, growing up watching George Lopez, I was never like, oh, I'm afraid of George Lopez. You know what I mean? He's funny. He's the funny guy. But after seeing him in The Tax Collector, I'm like, no, that's the Tio that you don't fuck with at the fucking, you know what I mean?
At the barbecue, you don't fucking upset him.
Yeah, you don't fucking upset him. Get him his beer like he asked. You know what I mean? Get him his fucking Dos Equis like he asked for. No, I think the movie overall was a good idea and it was a cool concept, and it actually, I think, if I'm not mistaken, exists in the same universe as End of Watch.
No,
because
So you were saying the Blood, right?
Yeah, the Blood Leader and End of Watch, I'm pretty sure is the same character in Tax Collector, which is pretty cool. That he's in Training Day too. That same guy. Yeah, he's the Blood in that one also. He's the Don Moon leader. Go ahead, bounce, Jake. Remember when Denzel finally gets and he's like, he tells fucking Ethan Hawke to fuck off. Yeah, that's him.
I hate that motherfucker. That's the same guy, right?
Same guy. Yeah. And he sees him earlier in the movie. He's like, I hate this motherfucker. Yeah, that guy. He's gets a lot of small parts like that, you know. But David Ayer must be at least decent friends with David Ayer. I imagine he gives him like some type of character in each of his movies. But End of Watch is one I think
I really need to check that out.
It's really good. It's because I'm usually not I like found footage movies to an extent, like Project X. Is really cool, but for serious movies, I can't take them serious. Like it always seems like super bad quality.
What about the Blair Witch?
Blair Witch is kind of freaky, and that was a time when they
They weren't popular yet.
Yeah, no, that was like one of the first ones.
That was one of the
really
first,
make it.
Yeah, one of the first found footage movies.
And those motherfuckers really thought it really happened.
Yeah. I think they even set up the advertisements to look like
they
really found this footage. Yeah, so a lot of people believe. So that was smart, really smart campaigning for that movie. And obviously it did numbers. I mean, it's a classic now. Yeah. All these years later. So obviously they did something right. But End of Watch kind of fits into that. So let's get into that. Why did we decide to film in the truck last time?
I don't know. And when I have like a perfectly good backyard,
yeah, an amazing backyard. Obviously, you guys can see the setup. We got good lighting. We have cool drinks this time.
We actually have drinks, and we're not in the dark.
We got a nice candle set up here. You know,
yeah, we got the Buddha.
The Buddha's cool.
You know, trying to be peaceful and shit.
Trying to be peaceful. Buddhism. There's no such thing as Amish Buddhists. I'm pretty fucking sure. You even got the baller ice.
Yeah, baller ice.
I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's like spherical ice cubes or ice spheres. Ice spheres. Yeah.
My fridge actually makes this. I don't have to get like a...
You don't have to make the... Yeah. You got that shit on call whenever you want. It's got almost like a wood.
Yeah, no, it's like a smoky.
Yeah, smoky's the
It's
word.
like a smoky taste.
Yeah.
Yeah, it feels like I'm sipping a campfire.
Yeah.
It tastes like.
I like it. I don't know.
You got to be in the mood for it.
Yeah. But with Sprite, man,
But it does it. Yeah, with Sprite, very good.
Sprite.
There's actually a. It calls for 1 ounce of fresh lime juice and ginger beer for the Hombres Mule.
Oh, so you can make a mule with it.
Yeah,
that's cool. Mules are good.
It's pretty cool. Never tried it, but.
And all the times that we've drank, we never went out and bought a bottle of tequila.
No, because I don't like tequila.
Yeah. But it's one of those things like
I fucking hate tequila.
Yeah. So why do you hate tequila?
Dude, it just gets me sick.
Every time?
Every time.
You never had a good night with it?
Nope.
No? What's a bad one you can tell us about?
What?
Like tequila?
Tequila?
Yeah.
Christmas, bro.
Christmas. The first Christmas party, yeah.
No, it wasn't even the first Christmas party. It was like it was Christmas Eve.
Oh shit.
So I got fucked up and I killed a whole bottle of Jose because I was really in the mood for listening to 10 rounds of Jose Cuervo.
Bye.
Who is that?
Talk.
Who's 10 rounds by?
Tracy Bird.
Tracy Bird. So I was listening to Tracy Bird and I got really into the 10 rounds of Jose. And I at the time, I really was a big drinker. Thought I could do it.
Okay.
So did the 10 rounds. Mm-hmm. Blacked out.
Right.
And had to work the next morning.
Oh, fuck.
Had to work Christmas Day.
Christmas Day.
Yeah. Went into Christmas Day, dude. Hung over. Well, it's already done.
No, dude, we're telling. This is what it's for, you know?
So, hung over, dude. I was fucking throwing up. Dude couldn't keep anything down.
Yeah.
Terrible. Ended up taking a nap in the bathroom for like 3 hours.
No shit.
Yeah, dude, passed out in the bathroom, hugging that toilet. Well, out. Cold.
The one benefit though was that it was Christmas Day, so it probably wasn't really busy.
No, it wasn't busy at all. Tammy took care of it, so that was really nice.
Shout out to Tammy.
But nah, dude, like it was bad, bro. It was fucking terrible. I thought I was gonna die. But I have pictures of me in the Santa outfit.
Oh yeah, the Santa fit.
Yeah, I got the Santa fit. Dude.
Nice.
Fuck.
Hammered
drunk. I'm
hammered drunk.
Hammered drunk. At some point, I tried to do Christmas, and Santa had a different accent. I had some weird accent. I forgot what I was doing. It wasn't Santa though.
You're just doing Scarface.
I don't know what it was.
Sit down.
Was it Cuban?
What you want for Christmas?
Irish or something, dude. British. Some kind of weird accent. Yeah. I just threw it in there. It was not on point. Right. It was just so dumb. I was just making a fool of myself.
Hey man, sometimes
never played Santa since.
So you actually got to play Santa?
Yeah.
Oh fuck, that's cool.
No, I haven't been it.
No.
Will
you do it again?
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
To get my shit together.
Just drink some more tequila, man. You got it.
I can't be that Can't be that fucking bad Santa again.
There has to be a bad Santa for every good Santa. The ratio has to match.
Show me the other good one.
Show me the good one. Fucking. No, that's funny, man.
Yeah, no, dude, that was a bad time with tequila.
Yeah.
And that's it, dude. Every time I just don't have fun with it. It's just gross.
Yeah, I'm the same way, man. And
Well, tequila straight up.
right. Tequila straight up.
Put it in like a tequila sunrise.
Right.
Or a good margarita.
Okay. That's something you can.
I could work with that.
You can work with that.
All right. You give me tequila straight, I don't want it.
Gotcha.
But we'll have a bad time.
Yeah. And it goes. It's like I don't know. Because I've never been like that with whiskey. Or bourbon, period.
No, that's it.
Yeah,
well, I have bad times with whiskey.
Of course.
I don't
Yeah.
get sick as much.
Yeah, you just like, oh, it's maybe we're just more used to it.
Yeah.
You know, we bought Jack, Pendleton.
I can do darks all day.
Yeah, I can do darks all day. Stillhouse.
Stillhouse, yeah.
Stillhouse is a fucking I keep every bottle of that because I don't know when the next time I'm gonna get it is.
It's just so good.
It's just so good, and the bottle is so sick that stainless steel design.
My mom thought I was drinking gasoline.
Yeah, that's what everyone thinks. I try to show it to people, and they're like, "What are you drinking?"
She's like, "What the fuck are you doing with the gasoline in your fridge?" I was like, "Oh, that's whiskey."
I'm saving it, man. You gotta get it. Never know.
Shit hits the fan, Mom. I don't know.
Shit hits the fan. I got the bottle in the fridge.
Get us to Cali.
That's a full tank right there. Feels like a full tank of fucking drunk is what it feels like. You drink that stuff. But you got to get the black bourbon because they do have other flavors.
Is that the one? That's the black one.
That's the black one, that matte black. Yeah. The other ones are more like like they're red and they're more glossy and they're whiskey, but they're clear. So that kind of throws me off a little.
That would throw me off too.
Yeah. There's a cherry flavored one.
That sounds delicious.
It sounds really good. It is really good. It tastes really good with cherry cola, like just any cherry cola. Don't burn your mustache off. But cherry cola with cherry flavored Stillhouse.
That sounds delicious.
Amazing. They have a peach tea one. The flavored ones are okay.
Yeah.
And I think they even did like I can't remember if it's like pina colada or something like that. It's actually white. The bottle comes white with the blue label, which it looks really cool. I just never tried it, but if you're just looking for a straight bourbon, the black bourbon, and it's mellowed in coffee bean, so it's got like a coffee bean. I think they call it notes.
That roasted flavor.
That roasted flavor, yeah, almost like this, but a whiskey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. That one I can tell it's coffee. This one tastes like campfire.
And I like that. I don't know. Don't you love the smell of a campfire though?
No, not really.
You don't?
No. I'm a city guy, man.
You're a city guy? Dude, okay, camping. You're the one who was suggesting the camping trip.
Yeah.
We get a hotel. He's like,
there's places in New Mexico. There's a hotel. There's a fucking lake right next to it. That's my kind of camping.
Okay. I don't know, man.
I'm not out there in the tents and shit. No, did it once. Not doing it again.
One thing.
Well, maybe without my family. Maybe if I had some friends.
Yeah, something like that.
Because I don't know. When I had a camping experience, it sucked.
Right.
So we had a big ass 3-room tent, right?
Oh, dude.
Yeah, three big room tents,
amazing.
section dividers. I had a fucking little porta potty, everything, dude, the whole nine. The porta potty spilled in the tent. Fucking shit everywhere. No, dude, I'm not lying. Terrible time. My dad slept in the car.
Man.
Yeah, dude.
Man, well, now that you say that, I don't think I can really blame you for not wanting to go out and get...
Exactly, yeah. So after that, I said, fuck that, I'm not going.
Wow. That fucking blows.
I'll go to the lake. Go to the lake, come back, cool.
Yeah.
Or maybe we had a good time, and don't have a fucking porta potty in the goddamn thing like a dumbass, but yeah.
Right, yeah. Well, I think you were just thinking, or the family was just thinking for convenience sakes. I don't think anybody really expected that to happen, because that's the last fucking thing you expect to happen on a camping trip. I've never heard of anything like that. That fucking sucks, man.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Terrible.
I don't Okay, I guess I don't love the idea of sleeping in a tent, but I went camping. The last time I went camping was back during COVID, actually. I went to Mora, which is really beautiful out there, and there was I slept in the tent, so I wasn't too stoked about that. But there, like, a cabin would be cool.
Oh, dude, renting a cabin would be
Renting a cabin would be fucking sick. You get your Hateful Eight vibes, you know, Minnie's haberdashery,
yeah,
you know. No, but like you said, being at the lake is always fucking sick.
Yeah, it's just always good.
Do you fish?
Yeah, I will. I haven't fished in a minute, but
yeah. Well,
it
fishing
would be nice to get out there.
That's one thing about camping that I'm not big on. Like, it's just I don't have enough patience for it. No, I can't sit there and just chill.
Just chill. No.
I'll hang out with you,
But you're not gonna
be
fish.
chilling. Get me a beer, you know.
You might as well throw a rod in.
I'll throw some rocks in. I'll scare the motherfucking fish
Hey.
away.
Throw rocks in. You go in next.
You go with it next, dog. I like to skip
Scare
them.
the
You know,
fish.
I can't. I don't know how, but I like to try.
You been like night fishing or like morning fishing?
No, never. Well, I've been like
Night fishing is fucking
night fishing sounds cool. I've been like in the morning. I don't think I could call it morning fishing really, because it was like 8 or 9. You know, the sun's already up. You know, but like you're talking like
you need to go like
get up at
early.
dawn, like the time, like when we go to the gym,
Yeah.
type shit. Okay, that's pretty cool. So, are the fish like more calm at that time? Like, what the fuck? Like, what's the appeal of doing it? Because now that I'm thinking about it, you know what I mean. You can't fucking see. I feel like I just get more irritated than I normally would.
No, I don't know. It's just more of a vibe.
Okay,
I don't know. That's something. The fish bite more.
could be. I don't know.
It's more of a feeding time. I don't know. It's just more of a vibe.
But yeah, man, fucking, we should look into that. That'd be cool.
Get our fishing license.
That's great.
Summer's over. The fuck?
You go ice fishing, man. Go up to
Go
fucking.
ice fishing.
Go
Go cut a hole in that motherfucker.
cut a hole, go up to Wisconsin, you know? Go up to Wisconsin, sit there, fucking, in our Eskimo suits, you know, just fucking, I really hope I get a bite on this one, buddy, you know, type shit.
Just sitting around a fucking hole.
No, it sounds fucking,
Freezing day.
no, the more we're talking about it, the sillier it sounds.
Never get the point of ice fishing.
Yeah. You know, some places that's all you got, you know, like, that's all, it seems like that everywhere in the country. You got one thing, but you don't have another. You know what I mean? But like we got Breaking Bad. And
Rat motherfucker.
so you got to tell that part of the story. You didn't.
Oh, dude, yeah, because my dad was like, dude, we don't like Aaron Paul.
Yeah, as a collective, your family does not like Aaron.
No, me and my dad don't like him.
Yours is that. Okay.
The girls like him because, you know, he's cute. Right? But,
His head's all the way back. Forehead's all the way back here.
Something about the white boys, dog. So me and my dad meet him, and my dad's like, dude, so should I tell him, like, no, I don't want to, like, when we take a picture, you're like, no, I just want to take it with Bryan Cranston. I don't want to take it with Aaron Paul.
Right.
Like, that rat motherfucker, like, piss off, like, just put him in a pissed off mood.
And fuck up everyone
And fuck
else's
up everybody
time.
else's day in life.
Yeah. Yeah. Wait, fuck.
Because, like, we were, like, pretty much the front, dude.
Right.
Like, one of the first ones. So, like, we would, like, you know, put him in a bad mood and would have fucked it up for everybody else.
That's true. That is true. But I mean, that's the shitty thing about playing a character, man. Like, and then when you play it so well.
But he's a nice guy, yeah.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah, there's like
I just don't like him.
he himself did nothing to you.
No, he is actually really good.
You don't like Jesse Pinkman.
I don't like Jesse Pinkman.
Aaron Paul's a great actor.
Aaron Paul, great actor. Jesse Pinkman is a piece of shit.
It's a bit divisive. No,
there's rules to the game, dog. One rule.
that's true.
Don't rat.
And he actually was in the game longer than Walter. Jesse Pinkman was in the game substantially longer. I would imagine he'd been there a while. Because he'd already been out of school, like, what, 10 years, something like that?
He had a nickname.
Yeah, he had a nickname.
You don't get into the game without a nickname.
Right, yeah. And it's one of those things like...
Like, you can't, like, you're in the game long enough to have a fucking Captain Crunch on your fucking... Captain Cook on your license plate? Nah, it's been in a minute.
And it's one of those things, and that's what stuff like that is written for. Because, like, a lot of times, like, we were talking about Sons of Anarchy last night, how some shit in that show just wouldn't happen, you know?
Oh, yeah.
And it's like, sometimes it works, sometimes it elevates the story, but it's like, movie's got a movie, TV show's got a show. You know what I mean? Like it won't make sense if that didn't happen. You know what I mean? Because what more could they have done if he didn't do that? You know what I mean? Something big had to happen for Aaron or for Jesse rather to turn on Walt like that. You know, it's always got to be something. And they've been building that up for a while. It still sucked though. It still sucks. It still fucking sucked. It would have been hilarious if you actually did it. You can't keep getting away with this. You can't keep getting away with this. But you're watching The Wire now.
Yeah. Started The Wire.
Yeah.
Just finished season 1.
Just finished season 1.
Very good.
What have you? What's some things that you like about it so far?
Dude, seeing these actors that young and crazy young. Like Michael B. Jordan's in there.
Is he really?
Yes.
How young is he?
Dude, he's like 16?
No shit.
Or maybe like 18 at the time, maybe.
But he's young.
Yeah, young.
Wow. I had no idea he was even in it.
Yeah.
He
plays one of the dealers.
No shit.
Yeah.
Wow. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And another one is Idris Elba.
Yeah.
I know he's in.
Crazy young too.
Yeah. Good actor. That guy's in a lot of stuff.
And there's there's a couple other people that I've seen
right
here and there.
Yeah, the faces you recognize.
Yeah. But it's pretty cool, dude. Like you get to see like the Wire side of it, of like how cops do it.
Okay.
Of like listening to the like.
Oh, from an actual like Wire.
Yeah.
Oh, that's why it's called that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's all based on the Wire.
Okay.
And it's not even like somebody. Yeah, like no shit, right?
No shit. No shit.
So it's not even like somebody wearing a wire. It's like phone taps.
Oh.
Because, dude, like it's early 2000s, and they're still doing typewriters, like typing, dog.
Really?
Yeah. Like they're talking about it, and they're like, "When are we gonna get fucking computers?" They've been talking about this shit. Like,
so it's like
yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, and like they're still fucking with like beepers and payphones.
Wow. So it's.
Like nobody has cell phones.
Wow. You know, I never realized how like not that long ago really that was.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, obviously, like now it's like 20 years later.
Yeah.
But in the grand scheme of things, that's not a long time.
No, it's not.
Yeah. That's fucking crazy.
But they were still like, so like they're chasing the Wire.
Okay.
So it's all based on listening to like the payphone or getting someone's beeper. Like it's they're really tracking it down and like really piecing it together like Rico's and shit. So
there's not just one main character.
Nope.
That's pretty cool. That's actually really cool.
Mm-hmm.
I like
and
that.
It's really a slow burn.
Okay. And how many seasons of that are there?
There's 5.
5.
And like 13 episodes apiece.
That's not bad. That's it. I feel like
they're good.
I feel like you're gonna finish that pretty soon.
And I've heard each season gets different. Like so, like the first season's about being in the pits, selling in Gilligan like that.
And where does it take place?
Baltimore.
Oh.
So like the pits is like the projects.
Okay, that's what they call the projects.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's like dealing with the projects. The next one is going to be about like the cop side, and like each season is different.
Okay. I like that. I like that a lot.
From what Ryan was telling me, and like
right.
every season has a different feel. So like you really fall in love with like different seasons. Some people hate season 2, some people love it.
I like that. I like that a lot. I feel like that's something I could probably get into also.
It was really cool.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to check that out because I know, because you and I are big Sopranos fans.
Yes, love Sopranos.
And that's kind of the first show of its kind to really, establish an anti-hero in Tony Soprano.
Yeah.
But I know from what I've heard and like, the little bit of research I've done, it's like The Wire is the show that kind of succeeded The Sopranos. Or was, I guess, competing with it because it's an HBO show as well.
Yeah, it is also an HBO show.
Right.
I don't know. I don't know if they really competed. Sopranos really took off and always had the budget and always had that. The Wire didn't know if they were going to have a next season. The next season they always expected it to be the last.
Wow. So that they kind of use that to their advantage, though, it sounds like.
Yeah.
They, instead of like, okay, what are we going to do next season? You know what I mean? Let's focus on now.
Mm-hmm.
Let's get this season, make this season as interesting as we can.
Yeah.
Give it a different feel from last season.
Mm-hmm.
and just hope for the best.
They were trying to switch up the vibes every
Right.
season, so that way they could pick up something.
Yeah, and that way if they got canceled, at least they ended on a certain note. That's really cool. That's really creative.
No, The Wire didn't get love until like it ended. Like
Really?
it didn't pick up big until it was done.
Wow.
Sopranos was always an
Yeah, Sopranos got its first episode probably because I wasn't. We were too young back then to really see the impact that it had. But from what I've learned about it, because I've watched a lot of videos talking about it and talking about where really deep dives into certain characters. Everybody and everybody in the Sopranos is important. But yeah, that's just one of the most beloved shows of all time.
Of all time.
Yeah. But like I said, in my opinion, the first episode the first show rather that really established an anti-hero and really made that because it's always the good guy, or the quote unquote good guy.
Good guy.
Yeah. So it's always about a cop and stuff, and that's not as popular as it used to be. When did you get into The Sopranos? Because I would say you're the guy who got me into it.
Maybe my senior year.
Okay.
It was like 2016.
Right. And we love mob movies.
Yeah.
Yeah. So a mob TV show.
And my dad really liked it. He was telling me about it. My sisters watched it, and so we were just looking up TV shows to watch. So we just sat down and we watched it. And fucking got really into it.
Yeah. That first season really.
Right now, I bet you if I go in there, somebody's watching it.
Yeah. And you have the Monopoly set?
I do have a Monopoly set, yes.
Sopranos Monopoly set.
I have a Breaking Bad Monopoly set as well.
That's fucking cool. That's really cool. I wanted to watch it. I just never had access to it. I never had HBO, and I guess I just didn't felt like I had the DVD set. And that's all we had for a minute there. But once I think I started it. I had Hulu for a while. It was on Hulu at the time, and I started it and lost Hulu, and then I got HBO.
Yeah.
And then so I know The Wire's on there, it's just what is it? Max. It's just Max.
Max now.
Yeah. So they put The Sopranos, The Wire, and I'm sure a ton of other shows, and all HBO exclusives too. And that's when I really got it. When I first started at Dietary, the movie came out.
Yeah.
The Many Saints of Newark.
Yeah.
Had just came out, so I was like, I gotta finish it before
the movie.
Yeah. And I fucked that up. That's one of the few times I actually spoiled something for myself, and I've watched the movie before I finished the show. But The Sopranos has been out for so long that most everybody kind of knows.
I knew. Yeah, that's what that was the one thing that I knew about The Sopranos was just the ending. Well, yeah, I knew you were gonna have to cut that.
I'm gonna have to cut that. Okay, but you knew the ending.
Yeah, I
and
knew
what
the
else
ending.
did you know? That's not too spoiler.
That's it. That's all I really knew. I knew what happened, but I didn't know how it happened.
It's almost like
it's the same thing with
Star Wars.
No, Snowfall.
Oh, you know how Snowfall ends.
Well, I kind of, but I don't know what really happens.
Right.
And I don't want to ask.
Yeah, because
then I'm just gonna ruin it.
Yeah. And
I've read stuff, and I'm like, is it?
Stay away from it.
True.
Stay away from it. I think it's too because okay.
Just stay away from Snowfall.
No. Okay. So and I'm trying not to spoil anything because I'm super into that show, and I have been for all summer. But it's kind of like the same thing as The Sopranos. You just want to know how we got there.
Yeah.
And to do that, you have to watch the whole show. To me, personally, I can put it up there it holds up, in my opinion. Boy's back there shaking his head, but I'm going to say what I'm going to say. It holds up with The Sopranos and Breaking Bad because I think those are two arguably the greatest American TV shows.
Yeah.
Pretty easily.
You know those motherfuckers have been thrown in the office for some reason.
They're not wrong. They're not wrong to do that. But then that's a whole other genre of its own.
Yeah.
And I think The Office is better than Friends.
I've finished The Office. I haven't finished Friends, so I got to give it to The Office. Yeah.
Yeah. And see, and I'm saying this kind of like out of like because I never finished The Office.
That's crazy.
I know what happens. I stop watching once Steve Carell's gone.
Well, yeah, because there's really no point.
Yeah.
You need to watch the last episode to like see
To
them back
and wrap it up and wrap up everything.
But they really
Not much more to say.
Not much.
Yeah.
It's just filler episodes.
Were you ever into that 70s show?
I did like that 70s show.
Yeah.
That was really good.
Yeah.
I actually like that 70s show probably more than Friends.
Yeah, I would say the same. Yeah, and I saw it like
I Friends is good, but they watch it way too fucking much,
Right.
and then it bugs.
and a ton of people do.
Yeah.
Like it's a comfort show for so many people, and it's not bad. Like I don't think Friends is by any means a bad show, but it's tad bit overrated.
Yeah.
In my opinion, just a tad. You know.
No, I think that 70s show was really good.
Right. And speaking of that 70s show,
Dude, 30 to Life.
30 to
man.
Life, Danny Masterson.
Damn.
Yep. That's fucking crazy.
That's insane.
And it sucks because he's like one of the favorite characters of the show.
Yes.
Stephen Hyde is like, one of everyone's
everybody's favorite.
Yeah. And that's another thing too. Like it's kind of the reverse of what we're talking about, like how you were saying Aaron Paul, playing Jesse Pinkman, you start to hate Aaron Paul.
to hate that guy.
And it's like, but you love Stephen Hyde.
Yeah. So
but now
obviously
we hate fucking Danny Masterson. 30 to Life, and I don't know the details on everything, and I don't think I want to know because that's horrible. But Jesus, man, that's crazy.
That is crazy.
That's crazy. Ruin almost pretty, and it's probably going to ruin the show for a lot of people.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and he had started, and he did The Ranch too with Ashton Kutcher and Sam Elliott, and I think
they fucked him off.
They fucked him off. Yeah, I never finished it, but if I'm not mistaken, I think they like kill off his character or something like that.
Yeah.
Like once the allegations started to come out.
Yeah.
And I was talking to my mom about it, and she said that apparently Ashton Kutcher and Mila Kunis were like really going to bat for him in the beginning, and
then they heard about
it, and it sucks. You like you work with someone for so long, and
you really
shit. That sucks.
So when you thought you know a guy.
There's when you think you know a guy, It sucks. It really fucking sucks. But hey, I think he's getting what he
I
deserves.
was just about to say it, but he's getting what he deserves.
Yeah. And he ruined those poor girls' lives. It's fucking terrible.
It's some shit.
It is. And this took a dark turn. Safe to say, fuck Danny Masterson.
He's on the hate list too.
He's on the hate list.
It's up there with MGK.
Up there with MGK. He makes it higher though,
He does make it higher. He makes the list of most piece of shit.
Where we at? 51 minutes.
Like an hour. Yeah. You wanna call it?
We can call it. I feel like this one is pretty good.
Yeah?
Yeah. Alright. You wanna do the outro?
I'll leave that to you.
You wanna leave this one to me?
Yeah.
Cool. Well, thanks for tuning in, guys. This is the Speakeazy podcast. Go out and try some Dos Hombres Mescal, and tell us what you think in the comments. Anything else you want to add before we go?
Thank you for tuning in.
Or a good week whenever you're tuning in. And thanks for stopping by. And we'll see you guys next time on the next episode of the Speakeazy podcast. Again, I'm GabrielGrizz.
Pablo.
Y'all have a good night.